thank you all for coming out today. It's early. I just have a few quick notes to get through. There we go. So I'd like to start by welcoming you. I'm one of the playwrights. We are thankful to have both of them here tonight, actually. That's fun. All right, and now a quick few things to get into. So we have fire exits on the side of the building where the big blue exit signs are. That's in case someone torches down the building, which shouldn't happen. Hopefully. Okay. I have to let you know there is a firearm being shot in this show, but don't worry, it's just a gun carry. Also, make sure to silence your cell phones. Our detectives have a case to solve, and they need all the brain cells they can get, so make sure you silence those phones. Let's see. Oh, and finally, it's Jimothy's birthday party, and I think Lyndsey's just getting back with the cake, so we gotta get started.
Oh my God, Lyndsey? Hold on. Have you seen the narrator? Where is he?
Where'd he go?
I told him the call time was 12:30. I'm here. Oh shit, I'm sorry. Hey, you're on. Get out there. Hey, I didn't know we're performing a matinee. I can't go out there. Don't care. Hey man, I don't even have the full script. I mean, I don't know what I'm supposed to say. Tough luck, buddy. That sounds like you probably. Break the leg! Hi. Our story begins in a small town on a rainy afternoon. Yo, really? Small town rainy afternoon? What is this, Clue? Our story is set in the Vanburen mansion, where Lyndsey Vanburen was found dead just this morning in the parlor, in what looks to be a gruesome murder. Wow! Who would have thought? It's a murder mystery! Anyways, here's the play.
Hey, watch out! You want to see the blood on the floor? Gross.
I can't believe someone would kill Lyndsey.
I mean, sometimes that's just the price you pay. Ooh, what do you think she did? I don't know. Maybe she sure is dead. I don't know dead.
Are you two joking about my wife's death right now?
No, I'm simply making observations. Hey, look, there's blood. Jay, let's write that down. Blood is on the floor. You're in good hands, Mr.
Vanburen. Jimothy Vanburen.
Oh, like the publishing company.
Yes, Vanburen Publishing. I inherited my company from my late mother, Greta.
Well, Jimothy Vanburen, I didn't need your tragic backstory, but no worries, we'll find your mom's killer. Wife's killer? I'm sorry, you mentioned your mom, and I thought that was her.
She really that old? She was only 24.
No, she doesn't look old, she just looks dead. Like your mom?
I mean, I guess, but
Here's your business card.
I don't want this, Vivianne.
Sure, I'll take that and file it.
Right, just make sure you tell all your friends. Oh, and we have plenty more copies. You never know when someone will lose a loved one to a gruesome murder, so.
Right.
Yes, you just got a good job.
Me? I thought that was funny. Is that funny?
Yeah.
I really thought that one out. Well, anyway, me and Cassidy just got done setting up the. Oh my God, there's a dead body. Cassidy, someone's dead.
That's Lyndsey. Oh my God, that's Lyndsey.
That's a dead body. That's our friend's dead body. The blood. You smell the blood. The awful copper smell. Oh God. Is the room getting blurry, or am I going to faint? I think I'm gonna faint. My mom told me to eat my vegetables last night, but I didn't. I don't know how much longer it's gonna last. Our Father, who art in heaven.
Evan, you're Jewish.
When did you two get here? Well, we've been here since noon. How are you just now seeing this? Why are you here? We can't tell you. It's a surprise. Evan? Stop right, Evan! Tell me why you're here. Tell me why you didn't come down as soon as this happened. How are you just now realizing? Well, Lyndsey made us pinky promise not to tell you. Damn it, spit it out!
We were gonna throw you a surprise party. Sorry. I know we promised. When we heard the gunshot, we assumed it was a confetti cannon.
You thought a gunshot was a confetti cannon?
Yeah.
Well, it is a birthday party. We weren't expecting murder. Oh God, Cassidy, what if I'm next? What if I'm next? I can't deal with this. I need some air.
Janice, will you go get him? From this moment forward, no one leaves this house until you've all been questioned and we can solve this. Understand that?
Well, folks, what do we think of our cast of characters so far? We have a deeply distraught husband, his assistant, the dumb couple, and our two detectives, Vanessica and Janice, who are more like Sherlock and Watson, only meaner, and not as smart as them either. And I'm not saying that because they're women. Shit, that is not what I meant. Please don't take that literally. Oh God. Women in the audience, can you raise your hand if you're offended? I really need to make sure I didn't mess up here. Oh, I am so sorry. I mean, I am not a misogynist. I mean, I love women. Women are great, okay? And like men. Oh, men are stupid. Am I right? Yeah. Oh God. Well, I can't wait to see how this turns out because I literally have no idea. I was only given one page of the script. Maybe someone can help me out here. Jimothy's back.
Can't you people just let me grieve? I just lost my wife. And it's my birthday. Just worse when no one showed up to my sweet 16.
I can't let anyone leave until you've all been questioned and we can solve this.
Are you kidding me? This is ridiculous. I didn't kill my wife. Oh, sounds like he did kill his wife.
We can never know for sure until we see clear-cut raw hard evidence. Let's look for clues.
Sure, I'll hold your note. We can look for clues. Or we can just start pointing some fingers.
Babe, relax. You're not gonna die. Lyndsey already did that. Two people can't die on the same day, silly. That's like breaking all the rules and laws of science.
Whoa, girl, what are we pointing for? It's just like,
Yeah, she's right about that.
I smell murder all over you. Because I know what murder smells like. Because I'm a private investigator, of course. Not a murderer or anything. Wouldn't that be funny though, Janice? That would be so funny.
Sound like murderers to me. I don't know though, like I said, no script.
So, what's the move now? Or is it my turn to point?
Well, did you do it?
How could I have done it? Lyndsey was my best girlie. A girl boss never killed another girl boss.
No, David off the slide in the corner over there.
My wife's dead, so that might be a reason.
Seems like the story. Write that down, Janice. Got it.
Look, Vanessica, he has a knife.
A knife, you say? Here to explain, Jimothy.
She was shot. Why does it matter?
The killer could be waiting to strike, regardless of their method of killing. I would know. As a private investigator, of course. Ask you, why do you have a knife to begin with?
Well, I always carry it with me because I am in fact an Eagle Scout. No, not a Boy Scout. Or
They're different things, okay? I earned these badges with my blood, sweat, and tears, okay? I always keep them in my belt loop. Does that answer your question?
Aren't you like 30?
What's a scout always scout?
I've got my eye on you.
Do you even have any leads?
Of course we do. We know Jimothy is a knife builder, and only murderers carry knives to crime scenes.
Scan to a shot and move on to the knife.
And that's like pretty much it. We just got here, so.
Anyways, I've got my eye on all of you. You are all suspects. Watch your backs.
You keep on saying that like it's some joke. My wife's death is not a joke. Vivian, where did you find these people?
Well, you told me to find you a private investigator. What can I say? They had great ratings on findmeaprivateinvestigator.com.
Huh. It's a real site. Oh, wow. A 4.5 out of 5? That's awesome! Oh, look at this review. Vanessica and Janice are amazing. My cousin's untimely death was tragic for our whole family. She was found in her bathtub, stabbed 43 times in the chest with an ice pick. Man found her and instantly threw her up. Ew! That's so gross. What? Vanessica and Janice took one look at the scene and instantly knew that it was her boyfriend who killed her. All they had to do was look at the ice pick, which was engraved with his initials. Who would have known? Wow! Crazy stuff!
Yeah, we're legit.
And legally can do work in 7 out of the 50 United States.
Why 7? I thought the other 43.
Listen, do you want to figure out who killed your wife or not?
Well, I mean, yeah, but I don't
Sure,
think...
help us look for clues.
I think the clues are within the people. So who wants to talk first? You?
Oh, no. Nope, not happening. We are happy to steal girly. Whatever you say to him, you also have to say to me.
Can you just like buy something from your pyramid scheme for me? Talk to me without you?
It is not a pyramid scheme. It's just a big group of girlies who all try to battle themselves by being their own boss. Not only do we sell an awesome and revolutionary new dietary supplement, but we are selling a lifestyle. Diet Fit can not only change your body, but it can change your outlook on life. I mean, ever since I became an active boss baby,
That was a joke. I honestly didn't think you were that much of a bimbo. Do you hear yourself speak sometimes?
well, I try to back myself up, just like white guys. But today, we looked one of my best girlies, Lyndsey. She sold more than anyone else on our entire team. She was so strong.
Poor Lyndsey. She definitely did not deserve that. Never would have seen that coming.
Sounds like something someone who did it would say.
What did I say?
You know what you said. You got some stuff.
What do you mean?
Do you need it spelled out for you, bucko?
Bucko? Was he here too?
No. Who the hell is Bucko? No, Evan, this is about you.
Oh, well, the only thing I saw was Lyndsey dead behind the couch.
Oh, dead behind the couch right now.
I got it. Body was definitely behind the couch.
I highly doubt the placement of the body will help any of this out in the long run.
I'm sorry, are you a private investigator? No? I don't think so.
Well, I'm sorry, but all it seems like you're trying to do is pass the time instead of doing the job you were hired to do. God, all you've been doing is pointing fingers like children, for God's sakes. What's your deal?
What's your deal?
What's my deal? I'll tell you what my deal is. I'm just an actor, trying to make it in this world. My parents never believed in me.
It's a hard career to get into.
They said, "You're ugly, son." Maybe you should look into trade school. I had heard it all. But you know who did believe in me? My Uncle Bubs. Sure, he was 80 and, practically senile, but he really believed I could do it. So, I worked hard to please my Uncle Bubs. And on his deathbed, I knelt down next to him and said, "Bubs, it's me. I did what you always said I could. I made it." And he smiled and looked at me and said, "And I'll never forget this for as long as I live. I'm so proud of you. I always knew you could make it into law school, Susie." It's in that moment that I knew he didn't really believe in me. He just thought I was my cousin Susie, and I never came back from that. And now, here I am, alone on stage, trying to prove to one single person that I, Jack Mason Eric, am a talented and handsome actor. Sorry. I just need a second. Just get back to the show. You aren't here to see me! My name is last in the programs. They didn't even spell it right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for talking so much.
Serious. Tell me what the deal is here or I'm calling the police. The real ones.
The deal is, I'm a 4.5-star detective trying to figure out who killed your wife, and the most guilty-looking person in this room is her husband holding a knife.
Once again, she was shot with a gun, not a knife. What can you not understand? Some 4.5-star detective. It's basic understanding of ballistics. No. It's literally just having eyes.
Suspect Jimothy is acting difficult and waving a knife around as we discuss the murder of his wife. Knife. Wife. That rhymes.
Put that pencil down. I am not a suspect. Quit with that.
Jimothy, your unwillingness to cooperate is making you look all the more suspicious.
Not willing to cooperate. I'm just unwilling to confess to a murder I didn't commit or put up with this nonsense any longer.
Let's just move on to another suspect. Starting with you. Name, please.
It's Vivianne McIntyre. And I just don't understand. I heard the gunshot from the parlor and I ran all the way from my desk to see what was the matter. That's when I saw Jimothy at Lyndsey's side.
Your desk? Do you live here?
No, I occasionally work out of the house. I'm Jimothy's assistant. I was here for the party today. I'd left some decorations at my desk. I was going to get them and...
Is anyone gonna clean up this blood? It's getting on my Pure Beach cheer shoes. Not a sponsor, but you can get them exclusively through Diet. You said you're his assistant. Can you take care of it?
Are you serious? I'm not on the clock.
Can't you just get a mop?
No.
Why not? It's not hard to use a mop, you know.
I'm a personal assistant, not a goddamn maid. If you know so much about mops, why don't you mop it up, bitch?
Wow, she really grabbed that bitch by the neck! Oh wait, I can't say bitch, that's mean to women, which I'm not. I was only saying it because she said it. Not because I think Cassidy's a bitch, you guys get that, right? Look, I'm really not trying to do this again. I mean, women are great, okay? And not even just objectively, because women are not objects or bitches and should not be treated like that. I mean, like, if I had a girlfriend, for example,
I can't do this anymore. I gotta go. Evan!
Oh, I'm not done with you just yet.
I'm sorry. What did you just say to my man?
According to my notes, you just said, I'm not done with you just yet, and licked her lips seductively. Does that clear your question for you?
You can't talk to him like that.
Says who? You?
I happen to be his wife, and I really don't appreciate how you were talking to him.
Well, he can speak for himself. How about we ask him how he feels about all this? Evan?
Oh, I...
See? You scared him. Come on, Evan.
I did nothing of the sort. God, everyone is so eager to accuse me, of all people.
Whatever. I'm going. I don't care what he has to say. I'll be in Lyndsey's bedroom.
My bedroom too.
So, how do you feel, man?
I feel fine. I mean, upset that my friend is dead, but fine.
Seems like him. I bet he's plotting his next murder right now.
Oh my god, are you? He definitely is.
What? No, I didn't do it.
We're done. We'll speak to you later in private.
There's no way that man is running up to commit murder in the first place.
We gotta cover our bases. Alright, who's left?
I am unfortunately still here, and so is he.
I can't believe she's gone.
Don't worry. We're gonna interrogate everyone here until we figure out who killed your bloody mass of a wife.
That
bloody mess is my wife. Don't talk about her like that.
I'm pretty sure I said wife. Janice, did I not say that was his wife?
You did, you said his bloody mess was a wife.
See, I said your wife. No need to get so upset.
You're in good hands here.
No, I don't think I am.
So, what exactly are you going to do?
Well, Vivianne, my partner and I are going to just ask a few questions and then go from there.
Well, if you're going to start asking questions, I would start with Jimothy.
Not to impose on her detective abilities, but why start there?
Being someone's personal assistant gets you a lot of information.
What do you know if you don't mind me asking?
Let's just say I don't actually know if Jimothy was working late some nights.
Meaning,
Well, aren't you the detectives?
Vanessica, I don't know if we're cut out for this. We could get caught.
Well, it is what it is, I guess. Just have to see through it at this point. Now, let's get to the interrogations.
Here we are. Finally getting to the interrogations. I feel like we barely progressed at all. To be completely transparent, I'm starting to think that this murder is forever going to be a mystery. You know what? Maybe it's my time to start doing some seducing. Or deducing. That girl is definitely dead. I feel like there should be a professional here. But you know what? Yeah, maybe I'm a professional. Screw Janice and Vanessica, if those are even their real names. You're narrator. See what I did there? It's going to take it from here, despite not really knowing what's happening at all. I told them I didn't have the script, but they still just threw me out here anyway, so I might as well try and solve a crime while I'm at it. Maybe then my parents will be proud of me. Maybe if I give my whole heart to this performance, they will see that I really am an actor and one of the best ones out there. And they'll see that this wasn't a waste of time and money. And way cooler than my stupid cousin Susie. Lawyers aren't even that cool anyways. I'm gonna be the next Robert Downey Jr.
Janice, get in here.
Alrighty, who do we want to start with first? Timothy, Candace, Ivan, or Viagra?
You didn't get a single name correct. You got names that were similar. It's honestly kind of impressive.
Wait, what are their names?
Not important.
What?
So I'm thinking I'm gonna interview him at this desk right here. And you sit on that couch over there. And it's gonna be puppies and roses from here on out.
Sweet. I'll go get them. And Vanessica,
Yeah?
I get to talk to the hot one, right?
Just go get them. If we can't look and find out we aren't real detectives, you need to be professional.
Do you really think I'm that dumb?
No, we just really can't let this stuff out.
What are you gonna do if they do find out?
Well, I brought this.
Really? I'm not even surprised with you anymore. Just put it away.
We just really can't let this slip out. Better be careful. Now go get the next suspect.
Right, yeah, sorry.
I'll take the lead on this one, Janice. Anyone can make that egg kind of crack, it's me.
I don't look like an egg.
Keep telling yourself that, Humpty Dumpty.
They probably place eggshell white on him.
Yeah, I have a condition.
Yeah, agoraphobia.
Are you sure you want to start with him? He's being difficult again.
I'm literally right here.
Yeah, and you're being very annoying. So why didn't you have a seat and we can get it started?
Alright, first question. Where were you when Lyndsey died?
In the house? Obviously, what kind of question is that?
Just a standard detective question.
You have nothing else better to ask, do you?
Are you just gonna answer the question? We don't actually have all day here. I have a lot of
name. And you have no credentials. I don't even know your full name.
It's Vanessica Ann Bolt. You can look it up. Now answer the question.
Well, Miss Bolt, your question's so important. I was in the foyer when I heard the gunshot. I ran in here and found her there.
Seems like a likely story.
That is the story. I ran in here and found my dead wife. That's why my prints are going to be all over the body. I tried to help her.
Oh, we aren't looking for friends.
What?
See, I don't subscribe to the idea that all fingerprints are different. It's just not possible. There's not enough available skin striations and variation in it for it to make sense. And how do you explain identical twins? Besides, even if they were real, I think the government can just edit a document to show whosever print they'd like. It's so easy to frame someone for murder these days. Oh, and don't even get me started on DNA samples.
Seems like you have a lot of problems with modern forensics, which you should be using, by the way.
No, I just don't think that much variation can exist. This has nothing to do with modern day methods of tracking down criminals. I think the same thing about snowflakes, and that has nothing to do with the laws.
We're never going to figure out who killed her, are we?
We will. Just trust the process.
So what was your relation to the victim like?
Well, she was my wife. We met in college. She was a sorority girl. I was an English major. We were dating for 2 years, and when we graduated, we got married. We've been married for 3 years now, and things were going fine. Well, I was an English major. I had my publishing company, and she was working on that silly business with Cassidy. We were going to start trying for children soon, but obviously that won't happen now. You know, I think it's time I ask you a question or two, Miss Bolt.
I don't see how that would be necessary.
Well, you see, you and your accomplice over there just show up at my doorstep with a bag full of junk, claiming to be real detectives without anything to back it up. So let me ask you, do you have any actual schooling?
Well, for your information, me and Janice met at the academy.
Janice and I.
Semantics, I was some personal since 5th grade.
It's not even what semantics means. Whatever. What academy, anyway? Girls' school for the dangerously unqualified? Jenny's murder academy?
No, St. Margaret's School for Girls in the Death and Destruction. Don't bother looking them up. They have no online presence after someone torched down the place in '09. I learned how to spot the cause and time of death all just from looking at the body.
Yeah, we'll see about that. You know, I have connections to the top lawyers of this country with far more access to any information than the average citizen. So I'm pretty sure I can find something on this academy of yours.
Well, you aren't going to find anything.
So now let me ask you another question, Mr. Vanburen.
What? How many fingers am I holding up?
Wow, that was low, even for you.
Yeah, fair enough. What's your question?
So, do you work a lot of late hours?
What question is that?
Simple question. You just come here, you've been putting in a lot of hours at a publishing company. Care to explain?
Well, yeah, there's a lot of deadlines to meet. You know, logistics, meetings for the
Oh,
new
I
book.
hardly doubt all of that goes into publishing a book. Who even reads nowadays? Not me. I got all I need to learn from raw life experience.
I read. And clearly it's made me smarter than you. I should have you know, I went to UC Berkeley and graduated summa cum laude. That's Dean's list. So, you know, you can take your raw life experience and shove it. Hey, maybe pick up a book for once in your life.
No need to get so defensive.
I tend to get defensive. I don't really avoid my problems, and nor do I solve them in a healthy way. So I kind of sympathize with Jimothy, except I didn't kill my wife. You know, I actually think it would be kind of weird if the playwrights had Jimothy kill his wife. Sounds kind of stupid if you ask me, but hey, I'm not the writers. And you know what? I bet they'd get defensive if they heard what I was saying about their writing. But you know what? They aren't here. So who cares anyways? I can stand up here as long as I want. Hey. I was just informed that both playwrights are here and are going to sue me for defamation of character. And told you they'd get defensive. I gotta go call my lawyers. Let's get back to Jimothy here.
We're done. You're dismissed, Jimothy.
How can you be done asking questions?
Well, you got all defensive when we started asking the hard-hitting questions and didn't want to provide us with more, so I'd like to move on.
I agree. I'd like to move to the next suspect.
No. You two can't be serious.
Well, we are. You can go.
Come on, it's both of you.
You don't know anything, Mr. Berkeley.
Oh, don't worry, I know enough. And you know, I'll be getting into contact with my lawyers. So we'll be talking soon. And maybe next time, I won't be so nice.
What could he possibly know?
I don't know. But
I mean, he wasn't suspicious of us before. But what if he does?
he won't. Besides, we need to move on to info.
All right, so why don't you go get her?
Excuse me, but I'm
Going to get her.
fine. I'll be back.
I can't believe she wrote me into something like this again. I never thought that Vanessica would be hightailing me across the country with her, dodging the authorities. And now what? We are the authorities? I have never been able to anticipate her next move. It's exhausting, honestly. It takes a lot out of you, especially when it is committing felonies and other atrocities. I should have just kept stage managing. I mean, I could have, but I was stuck between a rock and a hard place. My mom would be so disappointed in me. She just barely got me through college all by herself, and then I was able to get my dream job. And now I'm the sidekick to a serial killer, or a con woman, or thief, or what have you. If there's a crime, she's done it. It's like she's collecting merit badges, except for criminal offenses. All because I happened to be there when one of these offenses was committed. I, Janice Johnson, am an accomplice to a murder I may or may not have had a hand in. Neither of us know who killed that man in the crossfire all those years ago, but I'm not willing to go to jail on speculation. We made a promise to these people. We need to pull it together. We will solve this case if it's the last thing I do. I've seen enough Law and Order to know the crime-solving basics. I just have to keep Vanessica on the same page as me.
My God. I could have sworn there was something up with them. I mean, how would I have known? I mean, they seemed so with it and legit. But now it's been exposed that they're liars. Personally, I never do well with liars. You know, when I was younger, I got lied to a lot, especially by my parents. So now I got trust issues. But enough about me. I don't know what Vanessica and Janice are going to do. They seem a little too in too deep, if you ask me.
Well, I got her, but she wouldn't come alone, so I got Evan here as well.
Hi.
What is he doing here? We only need to talk to the hot one.
Wait, am I not the hot one?
Don't worry, babe. I think you're the hottest one here.
That's right.
Maybe.
Well, there's no way to get them apart, so who would you like to talk to?
We already went over this, Vanessica. The hot one?
Ah, yes. Cassidy, why don't you go sit on the couch with Janice, and Evan, you sit here with me. We'll do this so you two won't be separated for too long. We'll get to know each other very easily.
I'd rather not. My wife is sitting right over there, and I can do anything that would hurt her.
You couldn't?
Well, no. We have a relationship that's built on trust. She would never betray me. I did.
Yeah, I would never. So, what's your name?
As mentioned before, it's Janice Johnson. You seem a bit distracted, Cassidy. Do you want to talk about that?
Well, one of my best friends has said I've lost everyone around me in the past year, and now I just have Evan. I'm gonna be a little
like you like the story. It's suspicious that everyone's been dying around you, and now Lyndsey?
Why would I have killed Lyndsey? She just helped me get through my mom's passing. She was my best friend. I could never hurt her, let alone kill her.
Calm down, princess. I'm just doing detective's work.
Right? Yeah. I'm sorry. This is just my first murder accusation. I don't know how to act. It just kinda hurts my feelings, you know?
Alright, this up on her, Vanessa, come. Let's just get into a couple of questions. Alright, let's get to it. Where were you when Lyndsey died?
Well, I was here, helping Lyndsey set up for Jimothy's birthday party. She stepped out to get a new cake. Long story. Anyway, we heard the confetti cannon go off and didn't realize she was dead until you two walked in the door.
She was dead for about an hour prior to your arrival here in the parlor.
It's a really big house.
She's got a point there. The conservatory is a bit away from here. Oh, this one time, I was going up the stairs, right? Forever. And I took a bunch of turns. And I was just like,
And then you were with Evan prior to Lyndsey's death?
Yeah, we were in the conservatory setting up strippers and balloons and getting ready for the surprise.
Well, the real surprise ends up being the dead wife.
You seem a bit quick with these answers, Cassidy. Are you sure you weren't closer to the parlor?
What are you trying to say?
I'm just trying to make sure we have all the details here, sweetheart. Don't want a nice girl like you to be wrongfully accused.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I was with Evan away from the whole situation the entire time. Right, babe? Right?
oh, yeah. Cassidy and I were together.
I don't exactly believe that. Something seems off about your answers. Are you sure you were with her?
Well, we were
I wasn't talking to you right now. Evan?
Well, we were together. At least I think we were together. Cassidy,
Yeah, babe?
we were together when Lyndsey died, right?
Yeah, remember we were setting up the party?
Oh, that's right. Thanks, babe. You're so smart.
Oh, I know.
Was that really necessary? You two were like a goddamn hive mind. Now, Evan, where were you prior to Lyndsey's death?
Well, we were upstairs, setting up for the party. Well, it's really weird because Lyndsey seemed so alive then. So what happened?
Well, first off, she wasn't dead then.
That's a relief.
So how was she acting before she died?
I mean, a little stressed out because the bakery messed up the cake. It said, "Happy birthday, Marilyn." Which is weird because Jimothy doesn't like birds.
So, let me get this straight. She was stressed out about a cake, nothing else.
No, that's what she has an assistant for her to be stressed out. Personally, I got a little stressed out when we walked in here and saw Lyndsey dead behind the couch, which you guys still haven't moved. Are you guys gonna get around to that? Are you gonna let her sit there and rot or what?
She's fine. Also, I don't exactly care about your stress. Take a Xanax.
Oh?
So, next question, Cassidy.
What was your relationship to Lyndsey like?
My relationship with Lyndsey?
Yeah, exactly. Were you guys close? What was the nature of it? I believe you guys were business partners?
Oh, Lyndsey and I were close, to say the least. We worked together selling diapers. Which will I have you? Would you be interested? It's
No,
only...
it won't be necessary. I'm not looking to lose weight or be part of a scam.
Oh, but it's not a scam. It's just a bunch of girlies who get together, recruit some more, and just really rush up to slowly fill our marketing team. And, well, it seems that my team is down on numbers, so might as well try to recruit a new girlie.
Well, I tend to like the products that Diet Fit.
Yeah.
Helps me stay fit. Oh, like the name Diet Fit, because it's a diet and it's fit. Neat.
Okay. Do you mind if we got back to the question?
Yeah, me and Lyndsey were very close. Closer than most of us, I guess you could say. A very intimate relationship. We just helped each other a lot lately. She was my best friend. I can't believe she's gone.
Intimate in what ways?
I'd rather not say. Just
Well, we were friends. Sort of.
What do you mean, sort of?
I mean, we were friends before she became, well, a corpse.
But before she died, what was your relationship like? Sexual, maybe?
Relationship? No. Well, we were just friends. Well, we were all just friends. Not sexual friends. You see, I could never betray Cassidy like that.
I've had more intelligent conversations with brick walls than I've had with you today. Let me rephrase. Your friendship with Lyndsey, what was that like?
Oh, I see. Well, it was a normal friendship, and we had food together. We met through Cassidy, and me and Jimothy became friends because the girls would always be together. You know how girls are. They even went to the bathroom together. And they even made me sleep in the guest room all by myself, while they slept in Lyndsey's bed together when Jimothy was away on business. They said they were just doing girl stuff. Just your average girl friendship between them, I suppose. But of course, Cassidy's really torn up about her death. Well, so am I, though, because she was a kind girl and she didn't deserve it. But on the bright side, Cassidy can now become the top saleswoman in her division this month. Lyndsey was ahead of her by quite a lot, like embarrassingly a lot. But now that she's dead, now Cassidy can take the lead. But poor Lyndsey.
Interesting. Lyndsey was ahead of her. That sounds like a motive.
So what if she was ahead of me? I was gonna catch up.
I'm sorry, I'm confused. What's the motive?
Important. You don't think Cassidy would have hurt Lyndsey, do you?
I'm sitting right here, you know.
I doubt she would do it. They hang out all the time.
And by the sounds of it, you and Lyndsey were very close, is that correct?
Well, you see, we're at the desk. Lyndsey's dead behind the couch. That's on the other side of the room. We're not
What's wrong, Vanessica?
I can't keep interviewing him. There's lights on, but clearly no one is home.
Whoa! There's at least 6 people home right now. Got me, you, Cassidy, what's your name? Janice. Oh, and Jimothy's here too.
Hey, don't insult him like that.
We're done. Can you please escort them out?
So we're done?
Yes! I just said that. Can you please escort them out, please? I can't deal with them anymore. And get them as suspect as well.
Yeah, I'll be back soon, darling.
Wow. I can't believe it. Like, honestly, I never thought me and Janice were going to get this far. We never went to the academy together. That doesn't even exist. That was just a cover-up for the real story. It was so long ago. We worked with an A-list celebrity, but I could tell you who it is. You aren't even real detectives. Also, the reviews made up. They're based on real crimes we've committed. I mean, real crimes. Isn't that in itself something? I mean, 2 big detectives going around committing crimes, and now we have to solve what we didn't even commit? I'm not used to contributing to society in such a positive way. I fucking hate it.
Shit! Vanessica, that was a lot. I would have never seen that coming. Do you need to talk? Right. I bet she needs to talk, am I right, guys? Look, I know you're all annoyed at me, but I'm just doing my job. They're acting. It's what I do best. Look, all I wanted to say was that was a really interesting story she had there. I mean, it's crazy that her whole story is just running from her past, but you know, she does it with such finesse. It's kind of remarkable, but in a really upsetting and morbid kind of way. I wish I had the confidence she had, you know, just killing and grilling crazy stuff. I don't even know if she's speaking right now. I don't even have the remnants of the script. I know I've already told you all that, but it's really important to me that you all understand the predicament I'm in here. Fuck. Looks like I'm being that cue again. Now I need to get off stage and let whatever's happening happen again. But don't you folks worry, your narrator will be back again.
We just have to get through this case and everything will be just fine.
Alright, here's our final suspect, this Vivianne.
Can we make this snappy? I have a lot of things I need to do for Mr. Vanburen.
Okay, we just have to ask you a few questions if that's all right.
Just give me a moment. Vanburen Publishing, CEO office, can you hold, please? I'm scheduling while we talk.
Okay. So, Miss McIntyre?
Call me Vivian. Name, please?
Vivian, what was your relationship to the victim?
I'm Jimothy's personal assistant, and they were having a party for him, so consequently I was losing my mind. Especially after the whole cake situation. I don't understand how someone could write something so incredibly incorrect on a cake, but then again, if we hadn't sent that idiot Evan pick it up the first time, everything would have been fine. Lyndsey kept a level head for all of us during that fiasco, though. I mean, I could tell she was stressed, we all were, but she didn't let it get to her too much. She was always so collected, unlike Jimothy, who needed me to be collected for him. I'm honestly a little upset that he's the one that's still around. Lyndsey at least knew how to keep a level head. Sorry about that, I don't mean to keep you waiting. What time works best for you this week? I have Tuesdays and Fridays. Sundays are Mr. Vanburen's days off.
Would you mind talking about that more? Do you not like Jimothy? Does he put too much pressure on you?
How do you know about the pressure?
A good detective never reveals their sources.
Very well then, no, I didn't. Did I say Saturday? No, I didn't. Try again. So what if I didn't like him?
It just looks like a motive. What can we say?
Well, if you must know, Jimothy really has been applying the pressure lately with all the meetings he needs to be at, all the books he needs to have published. And well, I work for both him and Lyndsey, but not her anymore for obvious reasons. And so I was in charge of scheduling them as a whole, and you would not believe the amount of strain that puts on top of them. Yeah, no, Friday doesn't work. Tuesday?
I see. So, what was your relationship to Lyndsey like?
I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. Lyndsey and I have been sleeping together. So why would I kill my lover? Jimothy treats me like shit, and I can only assume he treated Lyndsey the same way. Can't you guys just cross me off as a suspect? I clearly did not have time to kill her, especially with all the time constraints. I don't know what you want me to do. I gave you the times. He isn't coming in on his day off. I don't care if you're going golfing on Tuesday. Do you want your book published or not?
Let me get this straight. You were sleeping with Lyndsey? What?
Yes, we had a fantastic working relationship after we started making love. We couldn't keep our hands off each other. She asked me to start working for her house. I agreed, and it was all fiery passion from there.
Wow, that sounds really hot. So what I'm hearing is that you're single now.
Now's the time, Janice. Did you realize what this means for us, right, Miss McIntyre?
I'm not exactly following. Yeah, no, that's not going to work either. Tuesday? Sorry, would you two mind letting me pencil you in for another time? I'm free on Tuesday. Possibly.
We don't have time to reschedule. We need to figure out what happened to Lyndsey now, not at 4:20 on Tuesday.
Oh, now Tuesday works for you. Great. Tuesday doesn't work anymore. Can we push it to Friday?
How about we push it to now? So, Miss McIntyre, you want to speak more on this, or should we let the evidence speak for you?
What evidence do you even have? Sorry, I'm being accused of murder. Yeah, 4:20 on Tuesday sounds great. Okay, he'll see you then. Okay, goodbye.
Show her the evidence, Janice.
What evidence?
Haven't you been writing down all the evidence?
No, I've just been drawing pictures.
Cute drawings. Want me to hang them on the fridge? You got anything else that can make you done now?
I find it very suspicious that you've been so preoccupied this whole time. You haven't been very fazed by that dead body.
My father was a crime scene investigator. This kind of stuff does not faze me. Also, with the crime shows I watch, a little bit of blood is not a big deal.
That's interesting. And you're a personal assistant now? Why?
Well, to be honest with you, I was hoping this was going to be a lot more like The Devil Wears Prada, more traveling the globe and getting experience. Instead, I'm in corporate America, sketching for people who barely remember my name. You know, Jimothy has a reputation with assistants.
That's a great movie. It's a good movie.
What do you mean, a reputation with assistants?
Well, he yells at me constantly and only addresses me as an object there to help him. I'm like the 30th assistant he's had in 2 years, and I've lasted 4 months.
Oh, really? How have you held up?
I'm strong, and well, I have my connections, what can I say?
What kind of connections?
You meet a lot of people as a personal assistant. That's all I'm able to say.
That's pretty ominous. You sure you can't say more?
You're very nosy, you know that.
Well, we're detectives after all.
Yeah, allegedly.
What's that?
Well, let's just go past that. One final question. Where were you when Lyndsey died?
I leave in my office because Jimothy came running in and told me she was dead, which I thought was suspicious. And then he demanded I find a private investigator, so I called you two. Any more questions? I've got to get on a call in about 10 minutes.
No, I guess you can go.
Very well then. I assume we'll be talking later, probably Friday. Unless you can figure out who did it sooner than that, detectives.
Vanessica, what are we gonna do? We have barely any information to go off other than hunches, and I just don't think.
What do you mean, barely anything to go off of? I think we have a lot of evidence right here. I think we got it. I think we're to no one burst through that door right now with some shocking new information. We can actually solve this thing.
Oh. Since you two are getting absolutely nowhere with your investigation, I took the liberty of looking at some security footage. And I found that Cassidy was here hours before Evan ever arrived, way before I found Lyndsey dead.
What? A fucking horse.